Hey Neil, it's good to see you. This is all the information I've been able to gather from the government misconduct. There's loads of information here. You have to read this and you have to publish it.
Yeah, but couldn't we go to jail for this?
Yes, but it's worth it. From Truman to Nixon, all the information here has to go public. Kennedy, for example, he overthrew the South Vietnamese president and replaced him with some random guy just so we would cooperate. He would cooperate with us better.
What will we gain from this?
It's not what we're gaining, it's what people are gaining now and for the future. They have to learn that the government cannot be trusted and that we need to start fighting back and questioning the integrity and democracy of this country. You need to publish.
I will.
Thanks. Counting on you.
Hello, it's me, President Nixon. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this predicament. For starters, let me take you back to 1971, when a man named Daniel Ellsberg, who worked for our own Rand Corporation, released a series of highly classified documents to newspapers to be published around the country. We tried to stop him, but we lost our Supreme Court case, as the Supreme Court felt that the media had a right to release these papers to the public. Ever since then, we have been under serious scrutiny. People are questioning whether or not they live in a democratic society, or whether or not they have rights as American citizens. Approval rates for the government are plummeting, but I can assure you, you have rights. You use these same rights to elect me as president, but I can also say that Daniel Ellsberg's impact on this nation will long last and not be forgotten. Hey y'all, it's me, President George W. Bush, and I bet you're wondering what this article is about. Well, ever since Daniel Ellsberg leaked this information about the Pentagon Papers and Vietnam War, people are running around like crazy leaking information. We have Edward Snowden leaking all this NSA information, and Bradley Manning leaking all with his WikiLeaks stuff, I should say. And people are starting to protest the war because Daniel Ellsberg's still running around today protesting the war, saying how this government is the same as it was in Vietnam and how it's corrupt and all. And he's getting supporters. People are protesting the war. Mr. Ellsberg has completely ruined the integrity of our government, and people are questioning whether or not we are actually a democratic nation and whether or not they have amendment rights and if they're democratic. So thank you, Ellsberg. You will not be forgotten. I would like to give a thanks to these outstanding sources for the information provided in this video, as well as the Baltimore Times newspaper and the Observer newspaper for the articles used in this video, and a special thanks to Alex Vogt for portraying the part of New York Times reporter Neil Sheehan. And it must be known that Daniel Ellsberg was a true American hero who allowed the American people to question their American identity and stand up for their democratic rights that they know they deserve, and not let the government push them around with their corruption and their lies.